I muted? No, okay. I got one thing to say. You're probably like, Stormveil from Elden Ring. No. Let me elaborate. Okay, I've never played Elden Ring. I had no idea Stormveil was the name of a castle there. I came up with Stormveil off the top of my head because I was thinking of Skyrim, and I was like, what sounds like a very Skyrim-esque fucking thing? And I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna elaborate. Before I even talk about this, this is some context you're gonna need. Me and my brother decided, since he can't go online and play a world, we would do the exact same seed. So I picked a template, some island template, because I thought it'd be interesting to see the different islands that we're gonna come to at the end of the week and month and year, and just look at, right? So he came up with being this underwater fucking tribe who's like controls. He's like a shadow creature who controls sirens and all this shit, and like the shadow depths is what he called it. And I'm thinking, I want like this medieval town where I'm like this leader of the entire, like there's millions strong kind of thing, like Winterhold, like fucking Winterhold, no, fucking Whiterun, right? And I'm thinking to myself, what would be a good name? What would be a great name? And I thought Storm, kind of like the opposite of a fucking, the eye of the storm. I'm in the middle of the danger because I'm coming up with the lore for this. I already got the religion for it and the temple built. And yeah. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, Storms, Ice Storm, that's a crap like name. Storm Villa, and it's cool, but I'll come back to it. Storm City, Storm Run, and I was like, Stormveil. Ooh, Stormveil has a catch to it. And then my friend told me, he was like, dude, I play Elden Ring, and that's the name of a location. I'm like, no, you're shitting me. Really? I'm just sitting here like, what the fuck, bro? Like, actually, what the actual fuck? I can't come up with something original? But no, that's the context. Anyways, I guess I could show you guys around. Um, I've been making a lot of progress. So we started like a week ago, probably. A couple days ago. Maybe, I don't know when we started. My brother's got his whole thing going. I got my whole thing going. For some reason, my shield's glitched out. It has this like white texture. Like, I put the banner on my shield. Hold on, see if you can see it. I put the banner on my shield, but it looks weird, if that makes sense. Hold on, let me find. Oh, I gotta put up my banner on this still. This is the temple, by the way. I've gotta put the banner on. Fucking hell, mate. Okay, let me show you guys the temple. This is the temple. I'm gonna go up there because we got our legislation and laws and stuff. Because I don't have the religion book. I just got that. That's the Heart of Pure Light. I got 2 of them in case I lose one of them. Oh, these are redstone infusions. For context, you're probably gonna be like, Isaiah, what the hell are redstone infusions? Look at my skin. My character runs on redstone. He got badly injured during a war with the Sea People, the Shadow Depths, and now he runs on redstone. He's the leader, Eldrick. His best friend is Atticus, a lowly little sea fuck. Anyways, yeah, Atticus runs the sea. We haven't built that yet, but no. Atticus basically, I like that effect. What the fuck? I've never noticed that. That's a cool ass effect. Like, you walk up and you get to see it. By the way, that is my farm. That's why I got a fuck ton of wood. Or bread. Oh, I got the legislation on me. So I'm trying to explain this all in like 5 seconds. You guys need like there's a whole fucking lore going on, a whole religion of Lorius versus fucking all that. It's just how it is. Lorius versus Horius. That's my religion. Okay, so for a quick rundown, Lorius is the goddess of the world, the goddess of creation. Horius is the goddess of rot, death, and darkness. There are 2 hearts. The heart of pure light, which is Lorius's, and the heart of pure rot, Lorius's, yeah, and the heart of pure rot, which is Horius's. And there was a priest named David who kept getting visions of them. Basically, fuck, I'll just redo the fucking thing. I'll redo the thing. It's hard to describe. Hold on, I'll redo the thingy thing. Long before creation had a concept, 2 beings of light and dark fought for glorious purpose. Lorius, the queen of life, and Horius, the king of rot. For millennia, the fountains of light and darkness bordered near perfection of one another. You were both blinded and enlightened. You would see dark and light at the same time, being as one until the very last day of the Old Testament in time. For neither won, yet neither lost, and yet neither were seen. Creation wondered where the Creator had gone. Depth creeped into birth and brought new beginnings. That is, until vision softly crept among the people. It was then revealed that Lorius's was hiding among her creations, in each one of them, in all of them, as one a piece of her with everyone, men, women, children. She knew she couldn't control her creations, that the rot would always be hiding among them, just as she was, but she gave her life and her power in one final effort to give them the ability to choose, and no matter what, no matter either of their influence, the choice was among them. In Stormvale, the priest David would rise in his sleep. By the way, I will show you where he died. There is a tiny thing I've been working on there. Half his body was soft, pure, and the other was rotted. However, the priest did not scream. He did not beg. He just sat for he was the salient vessel in every single discussion. He would speak for both at the same time. Before his death, he claimed his skin was falling apart, trying to detach itself, and in his final moments he gave his life back to the earth as he fell over just outside on the beach. One could spot that the sand on the left had rotted, while the sand on the right had turned into a beautiful display of glass, blue, green, and purple, and tons of lights. It was magnificent. Both sides crept, however, through the islands and through the oceans, reaching out across all of the earth. It was magnificent. Among the two were also two hearts, a pure heart of light and a heart of darkness that had grown inside of David for many years. They were considered relics among the two tribes of Stormvale and the Sea People, until the very day when both Stormvale and the Sea People stole the hearts, believing they were destined to help control and protect their own tribes. In an argument of political justice for the thefts, the two factions split apart. They were friends, like they were dead ass, just like friends who did trade, and with them, by the way, left the copper that we desperately want, but the Sea People have access to, even though technically I got a shit ton of copper. That lore-wise, I have no copper. Game-wise, I have a shit ton. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, you fucked me up, damn it. Among the two were also two hearts. As for the gods, they are believed to reside inside the hearts, but some people say they could still feel them inside all of us. Some hear whispers and singing. Some hear his voice, demanding they worship him. They built a temple, a fountain, and they made sure to enlighten and purify all of Stormvale, so not a drop of darkness or rot could ever breach its walls. And yeah, let me show you. God, it's becoming nighttime already. Okay, I'm currently in peaceful while I'm building, because creepers kept fucking my ass so hard that it might as well be a fucking prison cell. So yeah, this is the temple of... Oh yeah, I showed you the roof, I think, where I went up to the bell. Either way. This is where I currently got my shit, because I don't have a base set up yet, even though I got all these builds. None of them are a quote-unquote base. It's my farm. I got a little barn over here. I'm just going to show you guys around before we do. What I'm going to do, chat, is I plan to, I forgot I was gonna... Oh, yeah. I actually plan to go... We're going to the end and fighting the Ender Dragon today. Look at this. Nice little tractor. Nice little farm going on. Nice little farm. But yeah, I plan to go to the end today, fight the Ender Dragon. I just don't have enough Blaze Powder versus Eyes of Ender Pearls. Sorry, it's almost 4 in the morning. I'm tired. I'm gonna stutter like a fucking preschooler. It's not fair. It's not fun, but that's life. But yeah, oh yeah, I was gonna read you my legislation. I'll read that after. Chests, booyah. We've got so much shit now, it's not even fair. Like, it's dead ass just not fair. I got enough ender pearls, but I don't think I got enough eyes. Yeah, 5. This makes what, 2? So that's 7. That's not enough. But yeah. There's that. This is our ender portal. That's our watchtower. We're gonna go over there first. Wait, well, I'm just gonna grab some fucking ender pearls. You know what? Fuck this. We're running laps, apparently. I'm gonna grab some pearly pearls. Hey, look. It's a perfect time to test my fucking weapon. I already got all the achievements in the game. It's sad, but hey, doing things like this with my brother is what keeps the game fun. But yeah, we have the same scene. We're gonna compare and contrast. I feel bad though, like actually dead ass really badly. Also, you notice I don't have a sword. I never got a sword. I plan to use just these Discipline and Might of Lorius and Horus. The Discipline of Horus, which technically should be his when you really think about it. I don't know. Maybe we'll bring it in the story that I stole it. Who fucking knows? But yeah. Oh, it might be. I need to fix that. No. I might be able to show you the actual thing now. The actual logo, not this shitty knockoff that's on my fucking shield. It's a warden. I made a warden. Oh yeah, the spare suits of armor I got and shit. Spare suits. This is, yeah. Apparently I don't got them hanging here. It might be outside. Hold on. Forgot I had Swift Sneak on. That scared the fuck out of me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know. You'll see it. It's on some of the houses. But yeah, this is the map of the area. I also have an underground base, chat, but the map under there is not updated, and I'm keeping it that way simply for the fact that I think it's better to have this underground base that has an outdated map because it's been sitting for so long. Nether. I've only ever built an ice bridge in the Nether. Like, you know, fuck, I don't have any blocks. I should grab blocks. Oh, I'll survive this. I have feather falling. I should grab blocks from my chest. I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad. I got sunshine in a bag. I gotta remove these houses to build these ones that I've been building. I used to. Oh, there's our flag. Yeah, it's the warden. But you see how fucked up it's gotten? Like, how does that turn into that the second I put it on a shield? I guess it's unique. Got a little wagon going. That's not supposed to be down. It's supposed to be up. There we go. Just like that. A little wagon going. Statue. But yeah, this is the the lookout tower, or like the gate. This is the first thing I built out of everything here. So this was originally gonna go around the whole camp. Around the whole camp. But then I built this here when I was really tired, not realizing. But yeah, so we're gonna go up. This is like the villagers' houses slash criminals' houses. We come down, we got like breweries. Excuse me, a couple of them have breweries, so I'm only going to show you the ones that aren't breweries. Like this one, I think it's also a brewery. You'll tell. I made visual cues so you could tell without having to go in the basement. Like the Smith's fountain. I think this is the Smith's. Let's check it. Yep, you can tell because it's got the chimney. So now you come down here. Blacksmith. You working on some armor. Oh, I think I did that for the floor, yeah. But yeah, you got the armor. You got the original before I name. Did I ever name that? You got the original armor, by the way. I did not. But this is what my armor originally looked like before I changed it to what I'm wearing now. This, I also liked the idea of that, of having like, quote unquote, knockoff armor. Like the Smith, like has a pair of my armor, but it's not the official set. You know, he made his like own fan one. I think this one over here is the Hideaway. The Hideaway is the worst build I have. It's rushed. It was made in like 10 fucking, no, it's more like 30 minutes. But yeah, whereas the temple took me about an hour and a half, that took about 45 minutes. This, oh yeah, the little fucking wall, I forgot about that. This took me, yeah, because I just had to build the outside, which took the 20 minutes. Then we go downstairs to this area. Oh, these vines really are growing, huh? Then you come in here, it's like a vault door that shuts. You know, it shuts closed. You got the beds, you got my office. Then you follow the line, you come in, you get your food, you rest, you relax. That's the whole build. It's meant to be like this area that we have to evacuate to if anything happens. This is all like broken and shit because it's been sitting for so long. Because, okay, the war happened 50 years ago, but the hearts were found 100 years ago. If that makes sense. So like 100 years ago, the hearts were collected by the Sea People and by Stormveil, but they weren't stolen yet. They were held in the building that they were held in the Nether at a building that has yet to be built. It's going to be like a relic of the past kind of thing that both could access. But once Stormveil stole the Heart of Purity, the Sea People took the Heart of Rot and basically is like, listen, you stole from us. These were our relics as well, and you stole. You didn't ask. You didn't say, hey, could you have that? You stole it, right? And this is at about 10. This is around like 10 years after this happens. They release a dark shadow magic, like dark evil magic, who takes control and realizes that the Heart of Rot could help him expand his power. So he basically does that. He takes control. He helps, not helps, but like, helps to open the eye of the heart. Whereas the Stormveil eye gets passed down through generations, and that takes us back to the war for about from 50 years ago, where my character Eldrick, who's in his 70s by the way, he's old as fuck, I know, but he's still badass, and he runs on redstone. His body doesn't really age as much. He's lost almost everything in the battle, and now this is all that remains of his army. There's still a million strongs across everything, but his army is chilling here. These are the prison cells, by the way. But yeah, that's all that really remains of the army, and so we're preparing to fight for a war. I'm gonna build Atticus's house. Atticus is my best friend in the game, Eldrick. He's not a real life person. Hello, it's me, Atticus. But he's gonna be this fisherman. I think I'm gonna build him a boathouse. And yeah. Anyways, that's the basic rundown. If you guys actually do want more, I could make like stories and shit and post them online. Like make a fucking like things. I don't know. I'm getting tired. But yeah, let's go to the Nether. Oh, yeah, I showed you the barn. That is huge, by the way. I forget just how big it is. And I'm beginning, I'm figuring, I'm beginning. Whoa. Hold on, sit there. Stay right there. Oh, I missed. How much damage does this do? Oh, I'm so sorry. Best put you out your misery. Oh my god, the fucking knockback on that punch. Yeah, we're gonna keep peaceful until we get to the, hold on, my friend's texting me. Okay. Let's see, what do you want to know? It's a template. Go use the template, bro. Fuck. What seed are you on? What the fuck do you think? There. You want me to fucking spell it out for you? Fuck. Hate these people. I do. I hate these fuckers. I'm gonna leave it on screen for a minute, chat, while I text him asking if he's got it. There. Yeah, he's got it. Okay. There. Now you go fucking play. You can play too, yeah. Build your shit in creative, because I know that's what you do. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I can't switch. I mean, I could theoretically, but I'm not going to, because then it's going to fucking turn cheats on, and I'm going to fucking lose all credibility. And I told my brother that he can't, oh, past 100 days, let's go. And I told my brother he can't use creative or fucking use any exploits, so I'm not going to either. Yeah, I could turn cheats on and that shit, but that's bullshit. Yeah. I mean, I got peaceful on, that's as best you're going to get. That's the best to cheating I'm going to do, is fucking peaceful. Because I'm not fucking dealing with creepers when I'm building. Hold on, what you texting me now for? Okay. Come on. I forgot which way. Okay, there we go. Yeah, because we went this way. I mean, I got the ice boat. We gotta go this way, though. If I remember correctly, the fortress is this way. I just fucking... I played this template before. I didn't choose it because I fucking know where everything is, though. But I do definitely remember where the thing is. That's the only thing I remember. Oi. Stop. I do think it's this way. That's all I know, though. It's once you go out the portal, you go behind and go back. That's all I remember. I could be wrong, though. Holy shit, you see a speed, chat? Unmatched. Unmatched speed. I shouldn't die to that. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Go this way. That way's fucking blocked. I guess I was wrong, chat. I guess it's not this way, unless it's that way. But I'm not doing that. We're just gonna look. Cause I'm biggering, I'm figuring and biggering. This has got looting. Oh my god, my ass crack. They hurt me. Do you think the gold trim counts as gold armor, chat? Probably not. That'd be cool though if like the more gold you had, like if your armor had one gold trim, they were less aggressive but still aggressive. Like if you're full trim, they would have like a 1 in 5% chance to become aggressive. Whereas if you had gold armor, then they wouldn't. You know. That way you could get like gold trim on all your armors, but not need to wear gold, and then just fucking defend yourself against the one. I don't know where we're going. Almost fell. Okay, I guess we're not going that way. I guess we're not going that way. We should live that, right? Oh. Cause I'm biggering, yeah, I'm figuring, I'm biggering. Got a nicer hat. Bigger hat to wear. Cause the animal that doesn't and the animal that doesn't winds up someone else's. A la 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 lunch. Na 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 na. I do wish they kept biggering. The fact that it's just the demo release audio as well. Like just the release audio. Imagine what the full song would sound like with the imagery and not just like a storyboard or like just a demo music. That shit would have been probably the best song of that year, if not of all kids' movies. Like, I mean, generally. I love that song so much. Like the original Big Ring. If I could play it, I would. He found quartz. Ban him, chat. Yeah, I love when you do that, game. Do more of that. Okay, I should have grabbed blocks. Realistically, that would have been my best fucking. That would have been my best play. Okay, I don't know where we're going, chat. You know, fuck it. We're just gonna go this way. Am I using my Silk Touch? I am using Silk Touch. I didn't mean that. That's actually awesome. Never mind, because I could pick up quartz that way. Then we could save our fortune for when we need it. It's an animal of nature. Most every animal knows. Fucking wall. This could be very daned with, chat, but we're on up. I don't know. I don't know where to go. I probably should have fucking grabbed one of my spare suits instead of bringing my actual armor. Good shit is that most of it's netherite, so if I die... Oh yeah, I never showed you guys my legislation. So it shows what the basic story of what happened. 325 AD, the Stormveil Empire struck the Temple of Shadow Depths out of self-defense from the Shadow Leader's facade. After the 5-year war, Mystelvan reigned supreme. Local trade increased, leading to global economical rise, and the legislation of its leader Eldric the Valiant for his contribution to the war allowed for the near extinction of the cloaked sirens forced into hiding went from over 20,000 to 5. The Stormveil celebrated the Feast of Extol with the exotic trade of whale, which became a signature dish of the Empire, leading to global extinction, causing uproar in oceanic tribes after debate with its people. The Stormveil and Shadow Depth agreed to banishment from each other's kingdoms and swearing land and sea apart indifferently. It was one of the days Stormveil gained its independence. Now the laws. Laws of Stormveil. 1.1.1 Local trade is subjected to review by Empire under contraband suspicion. All outside trade must be inspected by a royal figure. 1.1.3 No good must be sold, exported, or exchanged without the royal seal. Unsealed goods are considered smuggled and is punishable by labor service, slavery. 1.2.1 No trade must be done in subordinance with sea people or allied alliance of the sea people. 1.2.2 Trade is prohibited on Independence Day. Basically, yeah. 2.1.1 Any attack to royal figure is seen by treason and is punishable by death or labor service, depending. It depends on the type of attack. If it's a verbal attack, that's labor service. If it's a physical attack, that's death. I should have probably went into detail about that, but who cares? It's fictional law. 2.1.2 All Empire units must be in docile by 17 and no earlier can they leave upon 5. 2.2.1 Do not enter the ocean with supervision and without supervision. I meant to say without supervision. Oh well. And no farther 15 meters. 2.2.2 Women must be shown respect of valiance. This is obviously for the religion reasons because goddess shit, so they obviously respect women, their opinions, their rights, things like that. Like they see that women are closer to their goddess than they are. 2.2.3 Do not listen to the voice on the edge of the sea. Also, I would like to say I already do talk to my brother about this. There are levels to my law when it comes to the women one. Like if you verbally there's barely any laws that force you into the prison, but the women one is one of them. If you verbally assault a woman, that's labor law. If you cheat on your wife, if you call her a bitch or I know I said verbally, but this is different. Verbally as in assault. And then or if you physically attack, slap or cut, you get jailed and labor law. Basically you can get put into the jail for up to 5 years, followed by a 7-year probation of labored service between the hours that you're allowed outside. I know this sounds strict, but you gotta remember that at nighttime, the fucking sea people could come out of the water and attack, so that it's for their safety. And also, if you're found for killing an innocent woman, that's immediate death. Anyways, 2.2.3 Do not listen to the voice on the edge of the sea, like vocals. 3.1.1 Ashes from hearths or furnaces may not be dumped into streets or water. Improper disposal is fined. 3.1.2 All soldiers must remove helm before honoring the shrine of Lorius. 3.2.1 No blade is to enter the shrine without blessing from the water of baptism. 3.2.2 Which is the fountain. All claims are hearsay until proven otherwise. 3.2.3 Witchcraft is prohibited. No potions or facade visions, even though we got potions. 4.1.1 Light must touch all soil, land, and labor within the Stormveil docile. 4.1.2 No singing outside. I meant to say singing outside of Stormveil walls. 4.1.3 All outside visitors are to be inspected and seen by the mother. Basically, like in the church. The crown watches by day, the light by night. Look for the light. Laws are not optional and are prohibited to breakage. There we go. That's the legislation. What was I doing? Oh yeah, digging up. It's the animal that doesn't. It's the animal that doesn't winds up someone else's. La 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 lunch. Na 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 na. Oh shit, we broke through the surface, chat. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, now that we're up here, we can actually start searching around. Where do we go? Let's go this way. I feel promised. Yes, there's lava, but we could easily get around lava for 1. And for 2, I feel like that's a good sign, right? I don't know. That means that the chunks are loaded, if that makes sense. I don't know. That's just my way of thinking. I see lava pooling in my mind. I'm like, oh, that means the chunks are loaded, so something must have been here. That's just my hypothesis. This way. Or this, I don't know. I don't know where we need to go. Chat, I'm sad. I'm confused. I wish to know better. I'm scared. I don't wanna go. I don't know, my friend's texting me again, bro. This motherfucker needs to leave me alone. Okay. Okay. Well, he can go fuck himself. I'm going to go this way instead. I know what I said. I don't care. I feel like there's nothing that way. Nothing but just straight ass cheeks and cock. Oh, look, chat. It's the Pigloids. The Nether people. What's good, my brothers? We still on good terms. They're a third party. They're not associated with the Sea People. They hate the Sea People. And that's what me and them have in common. They'll still do trade with Sea People if they do come with gold. But the Stormveil is on good terms with Piglets because of our abundance of gold. If that makes any sense to you. Are we about to be in a basalt biome, or are we about to be in a soul sand biome? I mean, I got soul walk or soul speed, so I'll be able to go quickly if it's a soul sand biome. I think it's a soul sand. Look, yeah, it is. Hell yeah, watch this shit. Deja vu. I've been in this place before. Jesus fuck. Holy fucking crap. I feel like I've been in this place before. Deja vu. Come on, let me up. I want on fucking solid ground. Deja vu. I feel like I've been in this place before. Higher than the streets and I want on a flat surface. I want it now. I want a golden ticket. Hello there. My, what a cute specimen you are, eh? Isn't it crazy? After all this time, there be the 7 symphonies of hell. And yet, here I am, walking through it as if it's nothing. Know what in sight? Just you and me. I swear, if I ever got my hands on you again, I'd cut it out like a fucking fish. No. Fucking Atticus accent. What is that, a British? It's like a crappy fucking British accent. What are we thinking it is? Hello there. Hello, darling. I don't know. I was just... It came from my Dredge series because I saw a guy and he looked like that's the accent he'd have. And I was like, hello there. And it's kind of just stuck. 94, no, that means we're too high. Oh, I'm not surviving this. Oh, yeah, I am. Wow, that made me so much more confident, chat. I'm not going to lie to you. That's made me so much more confident in myself. There's gotta be something. You just walk around, chat. That's all you do. Walk and wonder. I know where there's one at, but I don't want to go to that one because I already fucking looted it. And because my dumbass broke the spawners, not thinking I would need it. Because I had a whole stack, but then I used most of them for brewing stands for decoration. And then I was like, fuck, you know? So it's kind of ass. Oh shit! Bro, I almost just fucking lost everything. It's already 4 in the morning. Fucking Coney ass accent. Hello, hello, hello. What do we have here? Look at the little kitten. Well, mama, I think I have me a... Quit running out of shit. Quit running out of blocks. Why are we not crouched? Wait, we are crouched. Why does it not feel like it? Because I got Swift Sneak on. I should have never put the fucking... What was it? Swift Sneak 4? 3? I don't remember. Swift Sneak 3, yeah. What the fuck? That's so hard to fucking block with. We gotta find the blaze, because I've never been to this one. I've also dismantled a lot of the other one when I built my ice bridge. Oh, hey. And the animal that does it, and the animal that doesn't winds up someone else's. La 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 la. Oh, I should have brought some of my fire res. I had a bunch of fire res potions. I should have brought some of those. I'll get the blaze rods first. Okay, peaceful. I'll put this bitch to easy. This bitch got looting 3 on it. We already got 2 of them bitches. We're gonna put this bitch to normal. Get a couple more of these motherfuckers on my dick. Come on. Are we kidding? Is it because I'm too close? Maybe? Wow, looting 3, really. Looting 3 and still nothing. And I'm figuring. And I'm figuring, I'm figuring. Yeah, you could fucking wait, pal. Wow, this really doesn't feel like I'm a good builder, does it? It's just because I'm tired. I've been playing Minecraft like literally since I woke up. Taking like a few minute breaks. Where's my lunge? Why am I not lunging? I'm not lunging. Yo, move, dick. Bitch, I said move. Move. Part of move, don't you fucking understand? Jesus, fucking plain English. The plain language of what we all speak. Fucking default. No, I'm kidding. That's fucked up to say. Default. The default language that we all speak. Bro, I just don't know why it's not lunging. Okay, I've got enough now. Now I can put this bitch in peaceful and then we can fucking go and survey the area. Let's make the eyes now. Oh shit, I got like no room. And also I should make the eyes. Since I got a fuck ton of pearls at home, I don't need to make the eyes right now. Take the legislation out. There we go. I was gonna fucking throw like that pearl down there when I realized there's a staircase right here. Lunge might be a dangerous play, chat. I'm not gonna lie to you. Maybe that's not the best thing to use right now. I was looking for chesty westies to see if there's anything cooly wooly heary oey. Now I'm figuring, I'm figuring. I saw that. You can't hide that from me. I saw outside. I saw that there's more here than what you're telling me. Look at that. I was lied to, chat. I would like to formally apologize. Aw, isn't he cute? Yeah, move. Hold on. That's fucking hilarious. I love it. Watching such creatures fall in despair. No. Listen here. No, that's more of his voice. Listen here. What do you want, Eldritch? No, I'm trying to think of or Eldritch. What do you want, Eldritch? Trying to think of a voice to give him. Maybe I can give him my voice. What do you want? What do you want? No. There we go. What do you want, Eldritch? No, it's Atticus. What do you want, Atticus? News. What news? Impossible. They've been dead for over 100 years. There we go. Okay. Now let me read the script that I've gotten written. If all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't stitch poor Eldritch back together again. What do you want, Atticus? Nothing much. Couple of sakes, shiny suit of armor. One of them rich boys said you've been pilfering, you know, if you catch my drift. I don't got time for this, alright? Nah, but you got time for the news I'm carrying. News? Aye, few more men crawled back in me. Hold on. Hello. Aye, few more men crawled back in me lads caught the ship drifting. So they are singing. No more than 15 minutes miles out. Impossible. We wiped out every siren. Shoot. Thought so too. But you look at that man's face when he said the sea called his name. You could tell when he ain't lying. So what's your angle? You're not telling me this out of kindness of your heart, are you? I mean, what I said. Couple of smokes. Bright old set of armor. Come on now. I seen him sitting there gathering dust, whispering for a body. Better dust than that mess you've been drinking. Seriously, Atticus, lay off the potions already. Oi, who cares what I drink? Sometimes I like being invisible. Let me listen. Sometimes I like falling. Let me glide. You ought to try it sometimes. Might loosen them bones you got shoved stuff up your ass. No, up your arse. I think it's time you head out, Atticus. It's almost time for Mother's worship. Lord can save us all, friend. Hello, hello, hello. Truly. But I wish you luck, Eldritch. Now, I best be moving. Market's crying for fish, and if I linger, I'll catch a squid. Or them craw marks that drown and leave under the hull. Good night, Atticus. And good luck to your family. Oh no, that's the other voice. Good night, Atticus, and good luck to your family. I will have safe passage in the morning. For now, meet at the temple. Pray. Once worship's done, I want you in your house. You know the rules, no special treatment. And if I catch you on the water again after hours, you're out of here. No exceptions, you hear? Aye, I'm well aware. Then we're done talking. There we go. I need to work on my Atticus. Hello, hello, hello. It goes from a fucking British to a Scottish accent really quickly. Hello, hello, hello. There's nothing here. There's like actually nothing here for me. Hello? Okay. I'm going back in stream to see my chords for my portal, and then we're out of here. And then we can go fight the dragon. The dragon. The dragon. The dragon. Then we can go get our Elytra. 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 Our dragon. Our dragon. Our dragon. Fuck me, I'm tired. I feel like I am shit. Your videos. No, they're your videos. Watch later. Change. No, just hit save to watch later. See list. Minecraft. Watch later. Change. No, just hit save to watch later. Yes or not. This file been. And so. The current date of. Yeah. I mean, I got. -30, -120. Okay. Oh, we're not that far. Bitch, I blocked that shit up. What you mean? Okay, good. It's my silk touch. I want all these blockies. I think it's cool. And to get shulkers too. That's another thing I want to get. Because as much as I like have a double chest, having a shulker would be so much better. Skulker, yeah. What was it? Negative 30. Ow. Hey, that hurt. That hurt. Mom, he hurt me. Alley-oop. Oh wow, that worked. Negative 30, okay. What was the other number? Negative 120. Now we gotta go this way. So it'll be up in there. Oh, hey, look, it's my ice Brit. What are the fucking chances? Come on, stop burning. Stop burning. Bitch, I said stop burning. You are not on fire. Thank you. I don't care about emotes. Oh my god, move, I'm trying to look. Okay, it's my ice bridge. I'm not gonna risk that, but though, bro. Risk the pearl there? Fuck no. That's something you don't do. And I realized I'm just gonna go around. Oh, I was closer to my bridge over there. Oh well. I'd rather walk back on my ice bridge, because my ice bridge has a staircase directly to my portal anyway. Oh, you dickhead. There we go. I have frost walk. You think that means I can walk fast on ice? No. All my boats are on the other side though, but I could just pearl over there. I forgot how fucking slow this is. Let's see how quick Frostwalker is though. We've got a ton of pearls. They don't bother me. No! Swim, 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 swim. Are we not swimming up? Why are we not swimming up? Bitch, why are we not swimming up? What am I stuck on? Huh? Bro, I don't know what I'm not stuck on. Throw an pearl. Just throw it. Just throw it. Bro, I don't know why my character's not swimming. He's not swimming. Now we're swimming. Okay. I just don't know how I'm not dying yet. Yo, bro, how fucking far into a wall did I go? Yo, build, build, build. Build, build, bitch! I'm trying to go down. Oh my god, this bitch is pissing me off. I'm not gonna lie to you. Holy shit, I'm so shocked I didn't die. What is on my armor? I know I don't have fire protection. How did I not die? Huh? Huh? Yo, can somebody explain to me what just happened? Like, actually, I need somebody to explain how I didn't die. I mean, I'm not mad about it, Bastion. I'm not mad about it. I'm confused. Am I God? Like, yo, that's a story. Fucking falling in molten lava and walking away unscathed. That's fucking story for the ages. Usually I only ever take my ice bridge over and then fucking do the staircase build. Bro, I'm dead ass so confused. I mean, yeah, it's got prop 4, but none of it's fire protection. So I'm confused. And it took like my fucking pants didn't. My chest and stuff barely did. They barely took anything. You know, hold on. I do need to fix some of my shit. Oh no, bitch. That's cute that you think that, though. I'm fixing my armor and shit. Okay, good. That's all fixed. Could you stop? There are other quartz like right here. Silk touch quartz. There's a principle of nature. Principle of nature. Almost everybody knows. It's called survival of the fittest. Survival of the fittest. And check it. This is how it goes. The animal that doesn't lines up someone else's. A bitch, 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 bitch. Ha ha, you're not rich. I'm kidding. I've got $1 to my name. I feel like I have so much fame till somebody says my name, but not out of my own fame. They say they hate my fucking face. I say join the fucking game, 'cause so many of us agree I am the worst version of me. Bitch, I'm trying to build. Yeah, run up and down. Let's play the game where you run up and down. You know what I think of that? Fuck. Yeah, well, maybe don't go towards my fucking bridge. There's soul tortures on it, so you don't fucking... I don't know. Fucking come home with me? Mama said I'm special. I think she's right. I went to my video games and played Minecraft all night. Mama was mad. She told me that I had school in the morning. Now, I didn't know what that meant. I ain't never been to school. I'm kidding. Is that offensive? I'm sorry if that's offensive. Yeah, I wonder where my chests are. They're near a giant ass fucking church temple. I am still so proud of that, by the way. Like, I am really proud with how a lot of my builds turn out. Okay, now we start putting shit away. Oh, we ain't got room. Okay. Let's take out... We'll just burn some shit. Do I have any spare... I don't. I have some lava buckets. I know that. I mean, eventually, maybe I'll need this, but you know how easy it is. Fucking throw it out. You know how easy it is to get this shit back. Just throw it out. Okay. What else? Oh yeah, important shit. Important shit. I'll just throw these in here. And I'll do my story related stuff so I don't lose them. Great wool. Gray wool. Bro, this chest is so crazy every time I look in it. I can't believe it's already been that much shit. Like, it doesn't feel like I've been playing that long, and then I look and it's 103 days. Isaiah, you could use those seeds. Yeah, I know where I can get a fuck ton more. Like, you guys don't realize how much is over there. Hell, I might just show y'all. I already know where the portal is because I found it before. It's underneath the fucking village. It's a principle of nature. Principle of nature that almost everybody knows. It's called survival of the fittest. Survival of the fittest. And check it, this is how it goes. The animal that doesn't winds up someone else's. Fuck, 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 fuck you. Fuck, 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 fuck you. Oh yeah, let's pick up the lava. Some water. Fire resistance, water breathing. I think I got strength. Instant health is good. I think I got strength, don't I? No, do I not? Regeneration. Nope, apparently I don't. I can do speed. We'll grab speed, why not? You say stalking, I say walking, just extremely close behind. Okay, anything of the special items I could use. Oh, you know what? Idea. They say walking, I say stalking, just extremely close behind. That should be everything we need. Oh, actually grab a bed so we can set our spawn. Not in the end, but I'm not doing the whole bed cycle shit. That's stupid. I'm just gonna set my spawn point right at the portal, so that way if I do magically fucking die, it doesn't hurt. Oh, you know. Oh no, I do got ender pearls. I was gonna say, oh fuck, you know what I need? Okay. I don't remember what fucking. Hold on. I don't remember. I gotta go check the fucking text I sent my brother. He's got the chords for it. I texted him the chords when I first found it, so we're gonna look for that real quick. That message. God, yeah, I wish I had a stalker. It's not fair, it really isn't. Like, actually, it's not fair at all. It's not fair how life sucks so badly. How people literally cheat on people and that all the good people are fucking either in California, fucking Arkansas, or some far off fucking state. And like all the actual people that genuinely care for me, I can't be with, you know? Negative 380. Negative 380, 1020. Oh wow, I'm like right on it. Isaiah, mining down isn't a good idea. As you've seen before, lava doesn't really affect me and I could fall for like 100 fucking meters. I still don't know why that lava didn't kill me, but I am going to thank Glorious it didn't. Because, holy shit, I thought I was a dead man. Like I did. I thought I was a fucking dead man goner. Okay, I was about to be pissed. Okay, let's see. If I remember correctly, library there, there, this is there. So, if I remember correctly, I could be wrong about this. I probably am, let's be honest. I'm just searching. Oh wait, no, I know where it's at. I know where it's at. I think. You say walking, I say stalking, just extremely close behind. No, I don't. Apparently, I fucking don't. I don't remember, chat. It's been a hot minute since I actually explored this area. I explored this area like day 2. Yeah, you know, when I first got torches after I found a shipwreck. It's cooked. Oh, hey, ender pearls. But no, I'm not even joking about that, chat. I honestly want to find. That's how I found the trial chamber, by the way. It's going that way. I dead ass would love a stalker. Like, I know that sounds fucked up to say, and you're like, Isaiah, no, you don't. And then there's gonna be that one guy who's just like, as a person who's had a stalker, I personally could tell you, you don't want them. And then I go, why? Explain what's bad about them. They follow you everywhere you go, check all your social medias, constantly bombard you with messages. Okay, where's the bad part so far? That half of that shows that they're insecure and want to protect you and themselves and their relationship. The other part constantly shows that they care enough to check up on you and genuinely just want reassurance. But they also want to make sure that you're with them constantly 24/7 and that you are theirs and theirs only. Again, not a problem. I would love that. To be loved so much that they want to make sure I'm only theirs sounds like a fucking dream. First off. And then they're like, oh, but they might hurt other people. Okay, that's a little concerning, yeah, but at the same time, why are the other people weren't there to begin with when it came to being there, right? At what point are they there enough for her to consider them a threat? You know what I mean? Like, at what point? Because they're not there enough right now. They ain't here enough for them to be considered fucking her level at this point, so I don't know. Maybe it's down here and I just don't remember. Oh god, it's so dark. Yeah, it's not down here. We need to get up, chat. Darkness scares me. I'm scared of the dark. I know it's somewhere with these water. Maybe it's this way. Oh, I think it's right here. I think it's after here. You go down here. I think. No, this is the other library. Stop. Stop. Stop it. Oh no, it's here. I don't know, man. I remember finding it and it'd be like, dude, it's here, but I don't remember any of the key telltale signs. I mean, I'll find it from just wandering around, let's be honest. That's how you find everything in this game. You just wander around until you find shit. Hold on, I got an idea. Huh, this room kind of makes... Hold on. Huh. This room kind of makes me crazy. You know, crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. You know, the rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And the rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. Crazy? I was crazy once. Locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. Crazy? The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, they locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats drove me crazy. Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, another room, rubber room. Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats drove me crazy. Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats drove me crazy. Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats drove me crazy. Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy, I was crazy once. Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats drove me crazy. Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats drove me crazy. Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a... Yes! Sorry. Okay, we found it, chat. How long was that? I told myself I wasn't going to stop until we found the nether portal. Or the end portal. How long was I doing that for? Holy fuck. Hold on. How fucking long was I doing that for? Oh, fucking hell. It's down here and I just don't remember. They locked me in a... This room kind of makes me crazy. You know, crazy? 14 fucking minutes. Hold on, I want to see, look that up. See if, like that. Hold on. Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. How long has somebody said that in one sitting? Over and over. Record. I am curious what the record for it is. AI mode. Just fucking tell me, don't give me links. Oh wow, it gave me links. Wow. I'm gonna look up fucking ChatGPT. What is the longest somebody said the copy paste? Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. In one sitting. I mean spoken, not pasted. Like, what is the longest record of somebody that sat down and said it over and over? There's no record. Check repetitive speech. Humans determined done for minutes to maybe an hour. Damn, yeah, fuck that. I did it for 13 minutes.
Is doing it for 14 minutes long? Yeah, 14 minutes is actually pretty long for doing it spoken continuously. Managing breath plus voice on purpose. Yeah, bro, I was fucking running out of breath. I kept missing it and saying the rats drove me crazy, made me crazy. Yeah. Oh, let me turn my audio on. I just realized I didn't have audio. I probably made it horrible for you guys. Jesus. Should I turn my graphics up? We'll turn our graphics up after. I don't want that to lag my game. It's already lagging. Here we go. Yeah. Oh wow, talk about lag. How long of a fight you think this is gonna be, chat? No sword, remember. Got the mace and the spear. And my bow. And so, yeah, now that I'm here, hold on. Let's actually organize my inventory. Where the hell did I get a crossbow? We'll put it away. Oh, I forgot to set my spawn. Well. Oh yeah, I gotta get all those. Yeah, what a dickhead. This is the one we just went to. Yo, back off, bitch. Yo, I had a theory. Yo, I said back off. You know what those two fucking words mean, you fucking prick? God, now I gotta wait for this shit to go away. You really are an asshole, you know that? Yo, can this... Oh my god, it's not gonna go away, is it? Oh my fucking god. You fucking loser. Wait, you gotta break your own fucking bars. I think I don't need, yeah, this. In favor of the pickaxe. Place to sell might need. Go back off, bitch. Okay, as far as I know, there's one more right there, or is that one too? I think there's only one more. Yeah, you wanna fuck me? Come on. I wanna fuck you too. What did he say? Wow, that was a lucky fucking pearl. We are the crystal gem. Can I reach that from here? Wait. I'm curious about something. Oh. Yo, actual dickhead, by the way. Actual dickhead alert right there. First of all, like, actually, can you back off? Okay. Bitch. Yo, I can hear you. That hit you. I would like a testament to state that that did hit you. You just didn't take any damage, you fucking prick. Okay. I also don't know why this isn't burning. Is it this supposed to burn me? Is it because I'm in peaceful? Chance that this bitch destroys this while I'm bridging up. Oh my god, good. Thank fuck. What? Nah. No, get me out of this cloud of fucking despair. I'm going to fucking get that crit off. Every time something happens to where, oh, no, you didn't get it off in time, or you missed your shot. I don't know what to tell you. Look at that. That was beautiful. You see that shit, chat? Brings a tear down my leg. A white tear. Where is this bitch? Yo. Hell yeah, chat. Hell yeah, bruv. All in a day's work. Why is this now burning me when it didn't burn me 5 seconds ago? Do I have any wood on me? I do not. We're gonna have to ender pearl in there instead of trapdoor then. To sell... What the fuck was that? To sell my need. 'Cause I'm biggering, and I'm figuring, I'm biggering. So you better figure I'm biggering. Oh, okay. Who's texting me? Reddit. Oh, he post just hit 800 likes. Or upvotes. Not likes. I don't know why I read it as fucking likes. You posted 800 likes. Yeah, sure, pal. Okay. Hold on. Well, now he's texting me. I suck his cock one time. No. Kidding. Okay. Oh. What the fuck? I mean, it doesn't got... Is that the ship? Yeah, chat. I went on my phone and spawned that in. No. You can go to Seed yourself if you don't believe that this is here. Holy shit. What the fuck is that? Chances of that? Are these guys here even if it's solo? Oh yeah. Like, you didn't have to fucking do that, by the way. How many fucking hits does it take to kill a bitch? Like, bro, what are we talking about? Does this got looting on it? It doesn't. It got fortune on it. That's so stupid. I should have put looting on this. But I don't think it's possible. Isaiah, you're cheating. You know who else is cheating? Your mom on your dad. Okay. All that for none. You know, I just use my mace. Fuck it. Give me these. I'll definitely come back as well for more. I'm just grabbing 3 for now. Kiss your mother with that mouth. No, but I land this pearl with it. Look at that beautiful pearl. I already got one of these. I don't need it. I'm just here for the elytra. The elytra. And any other goodies I might get. I got enough gold. I will take that template though. Brother, I don't need any of those. I'm just here for the things. And the head. Oh yeah. Oh hey man. How are you? You didn't need to do that. I'm just saying you teleporting kinda hurt you. Where is he? Come on, man. Like, seriously, no shulkers? I mean, I'll grind for him later anyway. But like, dude. Ow. Hold on. Hell yeah. For a second I thought there was a ship on each side. I'm like, what? 2? I think it's only if I jab forward that the looting affects. Because every time I do it this way, it doesn't seem to actually hit it, like, give it to me. Is he outside? Hold on. I keep hearing him, but... Bitch, what? Huh? Also, can we talk about how the end cities fly? I would like to know how that works. I'm figuring, I want to get one more. It's not fair. It's not. Not like one more thing, but just like one more in general, you know? this way. I could leave right now, but I'm not going to. Because I want to get one more. At least to get 2 shulkers for now. Okay, there's void that way. I guess I'll have to come back and then I can explore on my own terms. I'm also getting tired as fuck because it's like 5 in the morning. So we got what we came for. Let's get going. God, I'm gonna have to farm more ender pearls. Get a bunch of gold. Wow, look at that. I need to set my spawn point at a different bed, chat. What are you looking at? Hello there. God, they just go flying. Okay, let's go put our stuff away. Need to make fireworks too. I need to craft some fireworks. I still don't know how I didn't die to that lava. And I'm fearing. In hearts the things of the angels sing fall among the men who thinks. I feel like I just am me. Feel like all the sin is leaked. Okay. Boom, bop, bam, bow, bada wop, boom, pow, pow, no, 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 no. Nope, blow one. Yep. Boom, bop, bam, pow. Yep. Boom. Oh, hold on. Armor trim. Oh, that's why. I put a fucking feather in there. Feather is basic bitch shit. You know, fuck it. For now, we'll throw these in there. Is there anything else in here that could get thrown in there? I could turn this blaze rod to blaze powder. And we could throw the blaze powder into the basic bitch chest, I guess. That way we can make room for this. Okay, this didn't help. We didn't need to use that. Pretty sure I have a chest. Hold on. Yeah. Do I have a crafting table in here? I don't really want to make. Yep, I do. Okay. Grab the bitch. Thank you. Oh, I have a bed on me. Okay, good. To grab my need. Cause I'm biggering. And now I'm figuring I'm biggering. Okay. One thing that really needs to go away now is just these 2 things. And then, hold on. Watch this magic trick. Look at that, made room for it, just like that. I put my pickaxe away, I did. Fall asleep looking at the temple. Oh, there we go. I think that was a good stream, and it was a good way for me to show off my world to y'all.